What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to yet again another Honda recap. Honda announced some crazy stuff I want to dive into, kind of talk on that for a little bit, and then go over some people we don't ever really hear from or talk about. So let's get in this, guys. What's cracking, guys? Welcome back to yet again another Honda recap. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every Monday night at 6 p.m. West Coast time when this airs, where we sit down here live with the premiere. What's up? What's up, guys? How you all doing? Kind of hang out, go back and forth. I do a little rant. You guys say what's up too. We kind of hang out, talk about Hondas, talk about YouTube, Honda community, and just kind of do things like that. Having fun, bringing positivity, more creativity, and just all around fun times here for the Honda community, specifically here on YouTube. I know Instagram is pretty big, but we're doing it here on YouTube. So what's up, everybody? How you all doing? I've been pumping out videos almost daily, about daily, this entire week while I've had time, because I always told myself, if you actually have downtime, Christian, make use of it. Don't just sit around on YouTube, hanging out, looking at the internet, doing little side internet projects. I need to actually physically go out there and make things happen. So if you guys have noticed, I've been doing a lot of stuff on the side personally. I've been doing a lot of stuff for the hatch. I'm doing a lot of stuff for the Del Sol. Haven't really got into that kind of stuff yet, but specifically hatch. I want to get this thing running. I want to get it moving really. I got the seat in there, and I got a bunch of other stuff that I'm getting in the works this past week. I've had to run around, grab parts, get like some hard to find unicorn type parts for the unicorn build. But like I said, I've been trying to hustle, coming home, making edits, putting them up there almost on the daily. So I appreciate all you guys that are watching and commenting and hanging out. I was almost gonna not make a recap this Monday because I start my new job and I was starting to get anxious, but I was like, you know what? I'm on a roll. I have this time. I need to make this happen. So I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad I'm here. How are you all doing? How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Did you work on your car? Did you buy any new parts? Any new life events? Let me know in the comments down below if you're in the recap. If you're in the premiere, what's up? I'm here too. Hopefully I'm there. Sometimes I miss it. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I miss it and I feel bad and I have to go and watch the whole live feed again just to be sure I didn't miss anything juicy, and I try to hit you up in the DMs if I completely missed something. But you know what? Thank you all for being here today. Honda dropped a big bomb. I want to talk about that today too. Maybe go on a little rant, not really, but kind of talk about the fact that Honda decided it's going to drop the Coupe. It's also going to drop the SI. It's the Coupe. It's kind of weird. It's not really expected. The Civic Coupe, the Civic SI Coupe, I'm pretty sure, but the sedan is going to stay, so that's kind of good. And you know what? I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I've thought a lot about this. And you know what? I do kind of think that Honda kind of, I don't know what they were doing with the Coupe. To be honest, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the way it looks, not what it is, but we always need a coupe, obviously. The EM1, a coupe. The Del Sol, not really a coupe, but the Civic EJ, that's a coupe. This is kind of weird. It's really cool. It's still a coupe. It's two doors. I get it. I didn't really like the styling. They kept the 10th gen world with the same front end. Everyone kind of had the same variation of the big front end. The rears, though, the rears kind of got weird on the coupes. Let's not gonna lie. I think we can all be truthful with ourselves and kind of be like, not sure where this is going, although the sedan kind of fits. It fits, you know, they added a door, they gave you exactly the same platform for the most part, but you got four doors, it's still boogies, they still gave you a turbo. If you even get the LX version, like just the sedan, I think you still get 205 horsepower, obviously to the crank with a 1.5 liter turbo in the sedan in like the LX. But then if you get to the SI sedan, you get somewhere probably around the vicinity of like a 180 wheel with the same motor, but it's got a lot more pep to it. It's a little bigger. It's got a little bit more to it. Basically, the 2020 Civic Coupe or sedan, you'd get about 205 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbo. I'm going off the top of my head, so if I get some of these stuff wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm just kind of, you know, mulling this stuff over as I'm talking. But you get 205 to the crank, obviously 1.5 liter turbo in the coupe and the sedan, in even like the LX versions and stuff like that, which is interesting to me because it's kind of like it's a lot of power, but it's not really too much power. You're gonna lose a lot of that in powertrain. And you know, the sedan is, I like the sedan over I like the coupe just because of the styling. But now, if you go to the hatchback, but in the hatchback, of the same kind of car, you get the 1.5 liter turbo, it's about 170 something horsepower. If you get the hatchback sport, still turbo, 180, but it's the hatchback version. And basically what we've come out to is because of the CTR, the FK8 CTR being a four-door hatchback, for the most part, that body style is winning. And I think that's carrying on because not many people can not want to afford, but can afford the FK8. So they'll be like, oh, I'll get the next best thing, which would be the sport sedan. Hatchback. You still get that turbo, you still get that body styling, you don't get the wing, obviously, but you still get that turbo. I think it's about 180 wheel horse. So at that point, you're kind of like, this is kind of the fun median, but that's where we're at right now. The coupes are dying. Literally, like, the coupes are dying. Our sport compacts are now four-door sedans. That's what Honda's basically hooking us up with for the most part, you know? So the small little two-door hot, like, not even hot hatch, but just coupes are going away. At least for 2021, the Civic Coupe and the SI, I believe, are going away. I think we're not going to have a 2021 one, but there will be a 2022. So I think HondaPro Jason is going to put out a video fairly soon where he's going to kind of explain a bunch of stuff, because not only did Honda kind of announce some of that, they actually gave revisions of what's actually going to go on in the future as far as Honda. They don't usually do that in a press conference. Usually they give you little snippets and stuff like that. But as far as I'm concerned, definitely check the tapes. But the Coupe and the Civic SI Coupe are going away, at least for 2021. There's going to be no more revision. They're just going to be like, you know what, we're postponing that. I think they did announce that 2022 will come with a revision. The FK8 got a revision, but it's not really a styling change. It's not really anything different. They just kind of, you know, added a couple new features, fixed the cooling, fixed the brakes. They fixed a bunch of things that they wish they would have done in the first revision to make the FK8 like the V2, but it's not really like a completely different car. So I think they're going to be basically postponing the Civic SI and the Coupe and just being kind of like, you know what, we're going to stop this for a year. We're not going to worry about it. The sales aren't that good, let's be honest. The hatchback has been doing way better than the coupes anyways, and I think personally that's just my opinion, but I think the main reason it's doing that is because a lot of people want the Type R and they can't really get one. It's like, at the end of the day, look, I'm a Civic fanboy. I'm also a Honda fanboy, as I don't know if you guys knew that, but it's true, it's true. But with that said, I still have to justify the $36,000 to $40,000 price tag for a Civic. I get it's a Type R. It's not like, you know, it's not an ITR. It's not like a CTR. It's not an EK9. I get it. But what I am saying is it is our new Type R. It's fun to drive. It's over 300 horsepower to the wheels. It's incredibly fast. It's track proven and built. You can basically buy it and go to the track in its stock configuration and do amazing lap times with the car. So it does stay true to its word. But the $38,000 to $40,000 price tag, you still have to understand in the back of your head, you're about to spend 40 grand on a Civic. And I know that's hard to swallow. It's even hard to say, but that's really hard to do. The hardcore people are buying them. I would love to buy one, and you know what? I would do it just because that's my demographic. They're asking me to buy it, and I'm there asking for them to make it to buy. So obviously that checks all the boxes for me. But let's say you just want a fast, fun sedan that you can keep your family around, still get turbo noises, still kind of mod, really actually get peppy. We're getting older now, right? I'm gonna be 35 this year. A lot of us are getting older, a lot of us have kids, so the next best thing would be, look, I need a sport sedan. I can't really get the coupe. I got a family. I can't put 2 car seats in the back of a coupe. It's just not feasible, you know what I'm saying? I gotta fill up the trunk with groceries, pull the kid out from behind the seat. It's just not how this works. It's not how this works. So Honda giving us the Sport and the SI sedan was probably one of the really smartest things they could have done for this time being, and I'm glad that they're going to keep that and maybe postpone the Coupe as they're doing and then bring it back with a little bit of revision, hopefully bump it up in horsepower, because in my opinion, if you get the Coupe, you should have more power than the sedan. Am I crazy to think that? Am I crazy to think that if you buy a 2-door SI Coupe, a Civic, you want sporty, fun, rip into the wheels, just a lot of power? I shouldn't get the same amount of power, almost the same exact amount of power in the 4-door. I'm glad we do for the reasons I stated before, but you shouldn't. I hope in 2022 they drop a bigger motor, bump the compression, add a bigger spooler, something. Make us want the coupe. Bring the coupe back. You know what I'm saying? Come back in 2022, revise it, put a bigger motor in it, maybe bump the compression like I said, add some power to the coupe. Make that worth purchasing. I get the hatchback. I get that we have that, and I love that we do, and that's actually something that I would consider getting for the same reason. I can't get the Type R because for $21,000 to $23,000 off the lot, I can get a Civic sedan, the SI, still have turbo. You can get Hondata, you can flash it, get it way up to like 225 to the wheels, and then you're like, cool. Although the transmissions, I heard the transmissions don't really like too much boost, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you can min-max right there. You go from $40,000 to sub 25 and you get a pretty killer car for the money that's digestible, that you can actually have fun with. So to kind of mull all this over, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Obviously, the CTR is going to be the big dog on campus. You know what I mean? It's going to be the big guy. Civic Si sedan, awesome, really fun. Sport hatch, I like it. I really like the look of the hatchback. I'm not going to lie. It's a legitimate car. I like the look. It's kind of a weird hatchback. It's got, you know what I'm saying? It's not really a hatchback, but I get what they're doing. Civic sedan, also, I get what you guys are doing. I would literally get the sport hatch because it's dope. Although the Civic Si comes in Aguillon Blue, which is a CTR color, which makes me really want that, but it's actually becoming really hard to find because I want a real stick shift. I want a manual gearbox in my car, and you can get one in the Civic Si, but you can't really find them in Aguillon Blue, Aegean Blue? I don't know how you want to say it, but I want that color. It's gorgeous, and I want it, but I also would love it in the sport hatchback. The coupe's great. The hatchback's awesome. I want that color on the hatchback. Honda, what's up with it? Let me know. But family guys, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What would be the tier you're going for? Are you disappointed that Honda is going to postpone the 2021 Civic, but they are bringing it back in 2022? I'm pretty sure. I'm waiting for HondaPro Jason's video to kind of like let us know more about that. But to be honest with you, I didn't like the way the coupes looked. If you have one and you're rocking one, I'm not hating. Personally, my taste, I don't know what they were doing. The sedan, I like the sedan. The hatchback, I really like that. FK8, what's there not to love? The wing's a bit much, I'm not going to lie, but that's the big separation, right? I mean, aside from all the power. But let me know what you guys think. You know what I mean? What would you want to see in the coupes coming back 2022? Are you happy with the 2021, 2022 coming Civic Si sedan sport? And there's also the touring. That's kind of weird. It's like, here's another random model of car of the same kind of thing. If you look online, they actually give the touring, but they started out with the sound system as being like the top thing, while the hatchback is 180 horsepower, 1.5 liter turbo motor. It's kind of like, what are you doing with the touring, right? It's kind of a weird one. Anyways, what's on your lineup? What's your favorite from top to bottom? FK8, Sport Hatch, Civic Si, and then do you care about the coupe? Do you like it? If you like it, I want to hear about it. Show me them. Who's some of the sickest fucking ones you got out there? Let me know. Let me see them. I just never was a fan of the coupe. The sedan I was always great for. The hatchback I loved. And obviously I've driven a couple CTRs and I'm really, really excited that they're there. And hopefully they kind of do some more revisions there. I'd love to see the 2022 Civic Si sedan come back, you know, looking just like it does. And then let's just keep the sport going. I think that's really going to keep the brand. Obviously the sedans are winning more than the coupes. And I think that's why they're like, let's stop making these. We're losing money on those. People want the hatch, a little bit more power, and the look. Because again, I don't know how many times I can say this, but I really do think the CTR is carrying the look over. It's the hatchback you can afford that makes you feel like you got the Type R.
Thanks, Christian, and hello, everybody. I'm HondaPro Jason with some huge news. Honda just announced some big changes coming in 2021. Let's start off with the Fit. The Honda Fit was introduced to the US in 2007. Honda just announced that 2020 will be the last year for the Honda Fit in North America. The rest of the world is going to get a hybrid Fit. North America will get nothing. Moving on to the Civic Coupe. Civic Coupe has been around in the US since 1993. Honda just announced that 2020 will be the last year for the Civic Coupe. Why? People just weren't buying them. Everyone's buying the Civic hatchback and the four-door. And another huge news is the manual drive Honda Accord is going away, which means the only vehicle you can get with a manual is going to be the Honda Civic, available in the four-door and the hatchback. But that's it. All other Honda manuals are gone. It's crazy, but only 1% to 2% of the people are even buying manual cars. And last but certainly not least, Honda is taking a 1-year hiatus for the Honda Civic Si, which means the Si won't be produced in 2021, but they said that it will return at least in sedan form for 2022 for the new 11th gen Honda Civic. And there's an update to all the craziness that's happening in the Honda world. As always, guys, I'm the Honda Pro, and now you're in the know.
anyways, guys, now that I talked about that, I really just wanted to get that off my chest and let you guys, mull that over. What do you guys think? There's a lot of information here. There's a lot of new stuff. I've been trying to get into the new cars because I kind of want one in the future. As I've been saying, I'm working on the EF. I'm working on the Del Sol. I still have the RSX. Not sure what I'm doing with that one, but I've been basically driving it daily. I can't hate the fact that I can get in it and just drive it every day. But in the future, I might want a new car. I've never had a new car experience, and I know people who have bought new cars are kind of like, hey, bro, it's a lot of money, and then you're just kind of like, and then you kind of have it. It's actually really hard to work on. There's a lot of computer systems. You can't just wrench on it. I mean, you can and you can't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to buy like a Snap-on reader just to like understand what my car is doing. So I totally get that. But doesn't mean I don't want to know. Doesn't mean I don't want to understand what Honda is bringing to the table. So I would love to have a new car. I would love to have one. My girlfriend has a 2017 Civic EX. I get in that thing. You turn it on, it just drives. I would love that. I would love that. You can hit the brakes, it stops. You can hit the gas and it goes. Right now in my cars, you can hit the gas and it goes, and you can hit the brakes and you're just like, ooh, okay. And you always got to do something with it. Obviously, I know I could wrench time. I can put that in. I can fine tune everything. But if you've ever had a new car, no matter the brand, you guys know it just works. And that's something I've been really looking forward to in the future, is just having something that works. All right, guys, with that said, I'm going to jump into this week's Honda recap. It's a little bit shorter, but I wanted to talk about channels that, I've been kind of watching in the background and kind of wanted to talk about. And the first one is Life on Boost. If you follow this guy, he is on Instagram, Right Hand Drive Joe. Pretty cool guy, but he's been starting his YouTube channel. He's got a K24 he's going to put into his EG. He is a painter, so the paint is going to be good, and he's showing you the walkthrough of the colors that he's choosing, how he's going to paint it, and just all the stuff that goes into that. So Life on Boost, EG, K24, you cannot hate on that. Really excited for that, man. Keep making videos. I'm excited. I've seen you kind of working out there. I love it. All right, finally, then we got EGK Coupe Fred out there in Florida, who just picked up a new EK Coupe for the channel. He's got a bunch of motors on the side of his garage. He told you that. He's kind of, going to be starting to build something new. I'm really excited for you, man. I really love the content that you're making. You're just hanging out, talking, showing us, and we already see the quality of your work. So I'm really excited for this build, man. So if you guys aren't following Fred, absolutely throw him a follow on Instagram and on YouTube. Just give him a shout out, man. I really love to see him create more content and see what it can happen with this coupe. Following up, we got another EG Chris 92 out there who's doing a budget K24 build in a Civic, and I'm really excited for this. But he showed today the Civic is actually an automatic, and he's going to show us how to go auto to manual in the K-swap to make it all happen. He does really good instructional videos, really awesome builds, and I'm excited that you're going to do this because you took a chassis that no one really wanted, you took it, you did a lot of stuff in it, and at that point you're going to start completely making it yours. I'm excited for this. Keep making videos. Following that, we got JP Bill ITB CB7 track build. You can't hate on this either. We've got CB7s with ITBs. This video is kind of showing you about the steering rack that he put in, just the ITBs, you get to hear it. POV kind of view as he drives around, but he's got some really awesome CB7 content. So if you're in the CB7 world and you want to watch somebody new, definitely check out PB Built. Following that, we got Barbas Life, old favorite, talking out here. D16A on boost, a lot of it. Built block, doing a little walk around of his car, but actually he's going to take the harness bar out of the back, paint it, make it match the car, do a little fun stuff like that. I'm really excited that you're making videos, man. Just really love it, and you're keeping the single jingles alive, dude. You and Refined Movement are literally making sure no one forgets about these motors, man. I had a long talk with Dana. We were like, I can't really get behind D-Series, but there's that small percentage of you that want to rock the D-Series, and it's not just rocking it, you are building it. You are putting it through its paces, and you're willing to be the guy in D-Series, and I'm really excited that you're one of those dudes. Next up, we got Madhatter Garage with a B20B turbo, hitting the dynos, really easily hitting 300 and something horsepower to the wheels. Really excited for this new channel. Just kind of found it. Really excited to see where this goes because I have a B20. I want to slap a turbo on it, and I just want to have fun. So I'm happy you're doing it, giving me a little bit inspiration, Madhatter Garage. All right, guys, last but not least, we got AJ Imports with the H22 all-wheel drive turbo Accord. I don't know why you don't have more I don't know why you don't have more subs, man. I really hope more people hop onto your channel, give it a follow, share this guy's channel. AJ Imports. This guy is literally doing some crazy cool stuff. Turbo all-wheel drive Accord. It looks really great. In his latest video, he's actually doing a lot of wire tucking fuse box into the glove box, running wires to the fenders, making it look nice. This guy's showing you how he did it, why he's doing it, and it's just awesome content. I really wish more people saw all-wheel drive Accord, just power. All right, guys, with that said, that's it for this week of the Honda recap. I wanted to jam one out for you guys, hang out with the premiere. Still have a video for Monday. I got more videos I'm pumping out. I'm using all of my time right now to successfully make more content, to build this channel, and I didn't want to stop today. So kind of made this video. I wanted you to have something on Monday night. I'll have a video for you tomorrow. If you're watching right now, keep watching it. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Coupe? Are you going to miss it? What if it went away entirely? What if Honda was just like, you know what? We're not doing a Coupe anymore. We're just sedan. We're just sport hatchback. How would you feel? I don't think they're ever going to do that because Honda just can't give up the Coupe. But like I said, I wish they maybe took the sport motor and put it in the Coupe, or maybe it is. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know. Sorry, I should know a lot more about the new generation Hondas, and that's just something I'm trying to build up personally. But what would you like to see 2022 when they bring the Civic Coupe back? Let me know in the comments below. If this is your first time watching, thank you for making it this far. Hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up and that bell so you're notified every you're notified every Monday night at 6 p.m. West Coast time when this airs. Thank you all for joining me yet again. What's up to you guys in Premiere? I'll see you guys next week. Make sure to head over to HondaVlogs.com/shop. Pick yourself up a shirt, a hoodie, a sticker, whatever you guys want to support the channel. I appreciate you, all of you guys who have already. All the money goes right back into here to build our dreams, my dreams, and just to bring this community up. I'll see you guys next week. Peace.